Yo, what up? It's Eric, a.k.a. Demi Moore, and Patrick Swayze, a.k.a. Got It From The Mud.
Yo, what up? It's Jeff, a.k.a. Fuck Around and Find Out, a.k.a. Jeff Rosenthal, Sex Detective.
Sex Detective. You've been really spicy like here and there. Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Sheek Louch, Silverback, a.k.a. Don Gorilla, a.k.a. the biggest. Pause.
What up, it's HP the Ghost, a.k.a. my brothers is fucking crazy. What am I doing here? Holy shit, what the fuck? I'm also 50 and beautiful.
We're back. Like you never learned.
Yo, listen, this is birthday season.
Oh, shit.
Our man Donnie celebrated 50 years on this planet recently.
Absolutely.
And our man Styles P
Styles P.
joined him. 50 years. Congratulations.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
You came up to Westchester
For sure.
and invited a million people up to Westchester, 5 minutes from where we grew up, right?
My wife did.
Shout out to
idea
Adjua.
what-
It was incredible. A castle that we didn't even know existed 5 minutes from where we lived. That shit was lit up with the hashtag
Word.
SP50. Inside, you had a bodega, Dave's Corner Store. You had a pizza spot, right?
Pharmacy.
Shouts to
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. Shouts to Cuts and Slices.
Yeah.
And then you had tech DJing, right?
For sure.
Everyone in there is like great energy, having the best time. How did you feel when you walked in? To Dreams, by the way, by Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, I felt fucking beautiful. I felt beautiful. I really wanted something simple. I was telling my wife, like, I would have went away. I would have followed Louch's what he did. I wanted to go away, but my need kind of was it's suspect for me to do all I want to do. So I was like,
not to go. You came from doing a show. Actually,
yeah,
4 shows.
4 shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of that's what I wanted to do, but since I couldn't do it, I was telling my wife I just kind of wanted to eat with my homies, a few of my homies, and just keep it intimate and like, cause 50, like, you know what I mean. You don't where we from, you don't expect to get to 50 like that.
Yeah.
So when
God
you get
bless.
there, it was a beautiful thing. So I didn't want to be around like mad people, like, you know what I mean. I
Right.
wanted to take it in, but it was just a perfect event.
Great night.
I was
Great
very
night. Salute.
How much did
I
you
just
know?
expected to eat. All I knew was to throw on a suit and
Yeah.
that I was gonna eat with a few of my homies. I had no idea about
So like you got in the car, didn't know where you were going, didn't know who would be
nothing.
there, nothing.
nothing.
Can I be really
Yeah.
honest with you? When you get the invitation, if it's from any of you guys, right? Or like associates, whatever. If it comes from you guys, there's a little piece of me where I'm just like, are they sort of gaslighting us? Like,
Yeah,
like,
it's just like a
are we gonna
practical
pull
joke,
up,
yeah.
we're gonna pull up like we're the only ones wearing suits,
Yeah.
like whatever. But we pulled up and that shit was outstanding.
Yeah.
Everyone suited up, everyone like looking great, like having a great time.
My whole fit was Balmain, by the way.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Except for the Pat and Louis loafers and shit. You heard?
Talk slow to him, baby.
Yeah.
Talk slow.
But Styles, a lot of people on the internet saw everyone who pulled up and touched that stage for you,
Yeah.
starting with the guy Rakim.
The God, that was crazy.
Yes, sir.
That was crazy.
It's fire.
Yeah, I had a blast. Shout out to my
love the
wife.
Yo,
Oh,
by the
man.
way, he looks
Throwing me the
great,
best.
sounds
Nah,
great.
man,
like,
he's the best,
crazy.
dog.
Crazy.
and
When I spoke to him, like, you know, later that night, he's like, nigga, anything y'all want, man. He said, I love you guys. That's what, that's,
Yeah.
you know, and that's coming from the rock.
That's coming from
Yeah.
the God.
Word to
Incredible.
God.
Wait, anything?
Incredible.
Do you think he'll do this podcast?
He'll come on the podcast. Okay. Heard up.
Havoc performed, Raekwon performed,
Word up.
Fat Joe, Peter Guns, Corey Guns,
Group Home.
Bro, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rel performed.
Yeah.
Yo, Group Home though, that got probably the most traction off
Biggest
our
pop.
videos. People be like, A-Track, all these people like jumping and being like, wait, what? Like Peter Rosenberg, they were like, yo, what?
Yeah.
What did you guys think when Group Home touched that stage?
I thought it was
It's
incredible.
insane.
Yeah, I thought it was incredible. That's something me and my wife listen to a lot. And like so that was a very touching personal kind of experience of for her to pull them out. She know
Incredible.
how, you know, that song is something that's in heavy rotation in our crib.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Amazing when I seen it.
Yeah.
I always joke I call Snipe Life Lil Dap every time, so I kind of spoke it into existence. Like every
Word.
time I
Yeah.
see Snipe, yo, Lil Dap.
Yeah.
I don't even think Snipe know who the fuck Lil Dap is. But I sometimes I send him a picture of that, like happy birthday, nigga. I put like that picture there, or like, you know, like yo.
Word.
But Styles, one thing that you put on social media is that like you got so much love from every corner of like this world. It's overwhelming, like the type of energy that was like coming your way.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you're just like on your phone and all these things are coming in and people are just saying like how much they appreciate you and
I mean, it is. It's
celebrate
overwhelming.
you,
It's beautiful, but at the same time, it's overwhelming because you want to thank everybody. You want to let everybody know you appreciate them, but you can't fucking stop scrolling and answering back and this and that. So
50's major, man.
But I had a beautiful time.
50 is amazing. Let me tell you something, man. 50 is major. This remember I said this, Styles. 51 though. You got like it ain't gonna be. It's like a regular birthday. You know that, right? 51, 52 is like a regular birthday.
I mean, I celebrate ever again.
Yo.
Yeah, like it's like a. It ain't the same because niggas like 50 is like
yeah.
51, 52.
You good?
You still alive?
You
They
good?
like you still alive?
Make it to 75. We'll pull up.
Yeah, dog.
And listen, you know what we did for Sheek for his birthday last time. It's only right.
Oh
shit.
That and by the way, how mad would you be if we really did get him a watch this time?
Yo, word. The guy having fucking Audemars and shit. Yo.
We have scissors, by the way.
You need a knife for this.
Yeah.
You guys are thoughtful, man.
Yeah.
Who rapped it?
Very thoughtful.
Who rapped it? The framer.
Jeff? Oh, okay.
Yeah. The framer.
He said
Our
the
guy
frame.
Tony. Shouts to Tony.
Shouts to Tony. On,
Yo, you gotta hook up on frames?
yeah.
Nah, that's serious.
Yeah.
Cheap, man.
Oh, not cheap. Let's
No,
be
it's not
real.
cheap,
Yeah.
You just got somebody that does them.
Yeah. He does
Ain't no
Spike Lee
fucking
stuff.
hookup.
Yo.
Tell him what it is, Styles.
Odd job employee of the month, bitch.
Oh shit. Odd job. Yeah, look at his face, yo. Is that boxes behind him and shit?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Lugs.
Yeah,
Lugs. Oh.
Flavors.
That's fire.
Always
fire.
reaching for the top shelf. To the honest guy we know.
That's right.
Yeah, for sure.
shit.
Yeah, listen.
That'd be me.
Listen,
Beautiful.
you guys are
Yeah.
thoughtful, man.
Employee of the half century.
Employee of the half century.
50 years.
Yo.
That's crazy.
Show it to Johan right there. Yeah.
Catch the pick.
That shit is crazy.
Let me see it. Oh shit.
Yo.
It do look like employee of the month type shit.
It's definitely the employee of the month.
Where's that picture from?
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
The one who pulled it out.
No, we got it from Adjua.
Yeah.
She like,
Years ago. I
Yeah.
had
yeah,
no
she
fucking-
pulled a lot of strings. We were like, hey, we need a picture of you as a teen.
Yeah.
And Adjua was like, I'm gonna try. But she really did it.
That's me as a fucking.
That's fire.
It
That's
is.
dope. That's dope. That's
Listen,
dope.
happy
I love
birthday
it. I
to
love it.
you.
That's dope.
Yeah.
We love you,
Yes, sir.
Styles. You are
Absolutely.
the greatest.
Yep.
Guys, December 14th, Westchester County Center.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. We do it every year. The Locks and Friends
gonna
Part
be
2
nuts.
experience.
Who are the friends?
Styles know like the whole list, man.
Rock him.
Rock him to God.
Yo.
Ghostface.
Let's go. Ghost Deanie, nigga. Cameron, what up?
Benny the Butcher.
Let's go. The Griselda.
Talib Kweli.
Let's go, God.
Rhapsody.
Ooh, fire.
Remy Ma.
Remy
Wow.
Ma. And more.
And
more
more.
to announce.
That's a lot of friends.
Yeah,
That's
a lot of friends.
All on
and,
one
and
stage.
this is all for Westchester County. This is like what we do. They haven't had like we bringing something to them that should be in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Or one of these arenas somewhere down there.
Yo, we
Yeah.
went last year.
Yeah.
Mary, Fab,
Yeah.
Lil C's,
Yeah.
State Property.
State Prop.
Yo,
Yep.
that shit
and the
was
Locks.
Yeah.
crazy, right?
Yeah.
And you're talking about two guys who came from Westchester, right?
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
that was a celebration. That was an appreciation for us, and we were so happy.
That was
by
like
the way,
a homecoming thing.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
also, but for you guys too, like you'd never performed
Nah.
in Westchester, like
That's
that shit was
crazy.
insane.
Also, not mentioned, but people did think that we were the Beastie Boys that night.
That is true.
Oh, yeah.
that did happen. They were
They were so
said-
disappointed.
They
They're
said
gonna
50
do that again
years
this
of
year.
hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah. They said 50 years of hip hop. They said, hey, don't run away. They're like, we know who you are. And we're
Yeah.
like, oh, that's nice. You know the podcast? You know, like, what do you know? And they're just like,
That's
nah, man,
funny shit.
we appreciate you.
And I
Yeah.
want to say, man, it's no violence. Everybody has a great time. They see a sick concert that shouldn't even be in that building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And we're gonna bring it every year until we take it to the festival level.
Yo,
Love
let's fucking
Yeah,
go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Come see the experience.
Yeah. Sheek hit us maybe a month ago, and you were just like, yo, is anybody watching the Penguin right now?
Motherfucking right.
Because that shit is fire. And then Styles jumped right in and he was like, this shit is like incredible.
Crazy.
And look, you know, what you guys want, you guys get, right? So we were like,
but how was you not on that? You guys are the movie guys. Come on.
Yeah, but like, okay,
Insane.
They don't watch comics.
that is true. But what
This
people,
was different, Styles.
I
This
was seeing,
motherfucker was
like-
like Tony Soprano.
Yeah, but I was seeing that it was too much like The Sopranos, but like not as good, right? So like that's like what I
Wait,
walked
say it again.
into.
Say it again. Say it
What?
again. Say it
Yeah,
again.
people were saying that it was like The Sopranos or Boardwalk
People
Empire, but not as
compared
good.
it to that? Yeah? I didn't even know that.
yeah.
And
But
so
not
like,
as good.
But not as
that's-
good.
but that's why like I was hesitant. So 'cause this is like, you know, 3 episodes in, people were saying it wasn't as good. So I was hesitant to watch the whole thing.
But
But I ended
You
up
know what?
watching it.
Fucking fire.
we watched
Hell
it,
yeah.
and we watched it once all the episodes came out, right? So we binged all the way through.
Yeah.
Could not stop.
Yeah. So we watched it in like 2 days or 3 days.
It was
Best shit on TV, man.
Yeah,
incredible,
it was
right?
incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And you're right. Like, we're not comic book guys, right?
Yeah.
So, like, we like Batman.
yeah.
That's probably as far as it goes, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
and we'll
Okay,
get into
all right,
like
so I get it.
We'll get into
Oh, yeah.
that because
All right.
like I'm always curious as to like why, right? Why
Yeah.
do we only like Batman and not like, you know, Superman or Spider-Man?
They don't
or,
fuck with Spidey?
it's
What about
no,
the
Yeah,
Hulk?
no.
No,
No, I don't
doesn't-
even-
No, the Flash,
Wonder
none of
Woman?
that. Yeah, no.
You're going like further and
Iron
further down.
Man?
Yeah, and then
Oh
all
my
of them
God.
together, no, it just doesn't.
Any of the
What
X-Men?
did y'all do
No.
for fun, man?
Nothing.
You say you grew up like by where that mansion was? We
Yeah,
had his
yeah,
party.
yeah,
What
yeah.
the fuck? What was y'all
Just
doing?
like you, we
played
threw rocks.
jacks
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we-
yeah.
Rock,
Yeah,
I ain't
threw
know- I
rocks.
threw different rocks. What you talking about, man? Just like we threw rocks. Yo, he's crazy.
Yo, so anyway, but like, so we did watch The Penguin. Jeff, for anybody who doesn't know, what does Wikipedia say about The Penguin?
The Penguin is an American crime drama TV miniseries based off the DC Comics character of the same name. It serves as a spin-off sequel to the film The Batman from 2022, following Oz Cobb's rise to power in Gotham
Oz.
City's criminal underworld.
All right, so Sheik, you were the one who hit us, who
Oz,
set
come
it
on,
off.
man.
What is it about this series that you were like that you wanted to press play, and then what'd you fuck with the most?
No, so for one, like you know, I want to speak for like I think a lot of people that haven't been following the comic books that don't know the real deal about Oz. Like, yo, when I always seen the Penguin, he was the quack 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 with the Batman and the Joker and the pow, and he was this animated kind of guy with the umbrella and stuff. This wasn't him.
Mm-mm.
This guy was something else, man. And it showed how he came up and showed his like from like humble beginnings to like he wanted to be that dude. Like he was a mobster.
Yeah,
And a monster.
Word.
I ain't gonna say, and a monster, like,
Word.
yeah, I know where you're going with that.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this,
yeah, yeah.
so that part grabbed me from the jump because I think everybody seen the original kind of Penguin guy from Danny DeVito to like the
Yeah.
people that played them.
The top
was kind of
hat
like,
and
the top hat,
Yeah.
kind of like this kind of circus guy.
yeah.
This nigga wasn't, yo, dog, come on, man, suits,
Word.
Maseratis.
Yep, yep.
Like, yo,
They spun off that the Twilight dude who played Batman.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, that last Batman, the Penguin was in there, and he was that mobster in
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
So I think-
yeah.
So I think they were.
When he
they
came up
looked
with the
at that.
politicians walking up.
Yeah.
And he was a mobster. He was with the politicians. He had that crazy scene in the rain with Batman chasing him and
Yeah.
shit
See,
like
you
that.
know all that, Styles, right?
Yeah,
Not
I
to cut
watched.
you off.
A lot of people didn't watch the latest Batman.
Right.
We
I seen
watched
it,
it
but I
all.
didn't even
We
catch that until
yeah.
you told me that was
Yeah.
him walking up.
But I bet there is a
And
different
Falcone, the
appreciation.
lady and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
bet there is like a full appreciation if you know
Has
like
to
the
be.
backstory.
If you know, yeah.
Because like I'm gonna be honest, Jeff and I walked into this blind, right? Like
You remember the old Penguin? Pow!
No,
whack,
for sure,
whack.
for sure.
Yeah, me too. Word.
definitely. But like didn't know how it was gonna end. Like I'm sure a lot of people were like,
Yeah.
oh, well, this is gonna had no idea. So like we come into it and I'm watching this shit at the
So many
edge of my
twists.
seats, and I'm just like, how is this gonna go? Right? Even to the
crazy.
point where I was just like, because I didn't
We
know.
jumping to the ending already?
Well, I'm just saying, like, I'm
Yo,
just saying,
that
like,
was insane.
I didn't understand, like,
How do you do that?
I didn't understand Sophia's
Crazy.
part in this, right? I didn't understand, like, and we're gonna talk about villains
what do you
a
mean?
lot, right?
Why you didn't understand her part?
Because I'd never heard of her before this,
Right.
And I
would
was
say
just,
that.
and then,
yeah, I got
and so
you.
then you got two villains, and it's like, who am I rooting for? Am I rooting for like the Penguin? Am I rooting for Sophia? They're both like evil people.
Yeah,
like
you're
who
right.
am I rooting
I
for?
never even knew about Sophia either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like there was a part of me because you know like Sophia has this switch up in the middle, right, where she like she gets back out of Arkham, she's back on her feet, she's figuring out her place, and then when she's like, you know what, I'm going in and I'm gonna like take over the family and go that route and fuck everyone else. She had a total like switch in her mind, right? Haircut's different, style's different, all that. And I'm looking at her and I was like, yo, this would be crazy if she's the real Penguin, right? If like the way that she moves and the way that if this whole thing goes that route, right? And makes her the Penguin. That's how much I
See,
did
you
not
really
know.
didn't know about it then, because
I didn't know.
even Falcone, that would be impossible for her to be the Penguin, right?
Definitely.
But I definitely didn't know who she was. I
Yeah.
didn't, because like if you didn't know, you didn't know. I didn't know who she was. It's so much, man. I don't want to jump all over the place, but
yeah.
It was fucking crazy.
But
I
Jeff,
thought one of them was gonna be Harley Quinn. And Styles said, "Yo, that ain't Harley. That's Harley. That's Maggie something or whatever.
Yeah.
Magpie or some shit."
oh
Magpie,
yeah.
I thought she was meeting Harley Quinn at the time. Because I thought, and when I'm watching, I'm like, who is this black dude gonna be? Is somebody gonna be Poison Ivy? Is somebody gonna be yada? Because I'm expecting everybody.
You talking about Vic?
Yeah. So I didn't know who is he later. I'm trying to piece shit together.
I saw some conspiracy theory where it's like, is he going to be Two-Face? Like, is he really not dead?
Oh.
No, not Vic.
That's
Yeah,
Harvey
Vic.
Kent.
Yeah,
Harvey
that-
Kent.
that's what
That's
I saw.
Harvey.
Harvey
Two-Face.
Dent. Yeah,
Harvey Dent.
Yeah.
is-
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Two-Face.
Yeah, but like that he like.
Some shit I knew already that
Yeah.
can't be. He's
Yeah.
black.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah. I
Are
knew
you
that
somebody
shit.
who thinks that like Spider-Man can't be black?
That threw me off a little bit. I didn't even know about morals
Yeah.
at the time.
It
You
is
know
a
that?
Black Spider-Man, I'm about to say.
Yeah, I didn't even know about morals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Styles, how much do you know going into this about the full story of who Oz Cobblepot is?
Well, you don't know because now they switched it. It's like kind of what they did with Dark Knight and Dark Knight 2. I think they looked at the DC world and was like, those are our I don't know, maybe or maybe they didn't, but like the Dark Knight, you was familiar with a different Batman until you seen Dark Knight with Ridley Scott, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the Joker and Bane, that was a total different vibe of the Batman that we were used to.
Christopher
Like,
Nolan.
Yeah. Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just even the Batman, I'm not even him as an actor.
Yeah.
I'm talking about how Batman moved and what he was doing and what he was about. I think they just kind of nailed it with bringing it to a more realistic feel.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they did that with the Penguin. So, like Lou said, that ain't the Penguin from history.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't the quack, quack,
Yeah,
quack.
nah.
Look, laughing,
Not at all.
Yeah.
joking around.
Yeah.
Not the.
They made it more.
Yeah,
they made it
monocle.
more,
Yeah.
more solid for nowadays.
Yeah.
And I thought
Somebody
that was
told me in the
really-
comic books it's like that. Styles, they say he's a mobster in the comics.
Yeah, he's a
There's
gangster.
none of that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Wow.
like what was really diverse is with all comics, whether
Yeah.
it's DC or Marvel, it's always history that you could go back, look into, find out about the characters and be into it. It's kind of like its own fucking universe, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Styles, why do we love villains?
Because of America.
Talk about it.
America's built off the villain. Like everybody loves the hero, but people root for the villain. Like you want to root for the villain because you have more in common with a villain than the actual
Yeah,
hero, the
yeah.
average person.
Facts.
Like life has more villain moments than hero moments,
I agree.
depending on where you live, what you do, how you do it. So the bad guy, you always kind of want to see the bad
Yeah,
guy
you
win.
can't. Damn, I hope he got away.
Yeah,
But it
like
don't-
like
yeah,
that's
right?
from all the way back to even with movie James Dean.
Mm-hmm.
He was always more of a rebel type. America Loves Billy the Kid, Jesse James.
Yep. Shit, Heat.
Yeah,
You hope they got away.
yeah, you always want to
Yeah.
go for the bad guy because you kind of know if they're a bad guy, it's usually because they was behind the 8 ball and they wanted to get ahead of the game, so they decided to take that path. So I think people just automatically root for a villain.
It's some bad guys you can't wait for them to get what's due.
Yeah, definitely.
Like Highlander. I can't wait for Highlander to get his, though.
Yeah, definitely,
I skipping things. Y'all know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
definitely.
Well, Sheek,
Some-
who were you rooting for in this? Like
Penguin, man.
all the way.
All the way to
so you
Penguin,
wanted
dude.
Sophia to get got? Like,
Well,
Well, you gotta understand. Yeah, Penguin, he was a driver.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
Like her
that's
little
the
man.
Kinda
driver.
comes back from the humble beginnings.
Yeah, that's the
always
driver
behind the 8 ball. Yeah.
that's overlooked. He's a cripple.
Mm-hmm.
He's a driver, and all he wants to do is make his way.
But was he scheming? He was scheming
definitely
as a
was
driver.
scheming.
Like he wasn't
He definitely
like
was
even though he
scheming.
was a driver,
Because
like
he
you
told
making
on
him like he's
Sophia
legit.
back then. He told
Yeah.
on Sophia when she was doing that shit with her father. But
So
also,
he's kind of a sucker.
kind of, but she was treating him like shit.
True.
Because he was a sucker.
No. He was a sucker, meaning like, yo, he was a driver, but he always wanted to bring all them down type shit to be the man. Like I'm cool with the villain. Like if you kind of like,
I think
you did your thing. Not so much scheming on you to get my place. Like you know what I mean?
Well,
right, but
you
that's
got
what
to
he
think
did.
in mafia world though.
True.
I got to get them out of there to get that spot. There's
or they coming
there's
for
no
you.
sharing the spot.
Yeah, true
He
indeed.
wasn't a made man.
Yeah.
So if he wasn't a made man, he never had the opportunity to even get there. He was just a driver. So fuck that shit.
Crazy.
Pops died. She in jail. The brother's in charge. He's a dickhead. He's a druggie. Fuck that. I'm killing him.
Yep.
I'm taking charge.
Yep.
Wait, so you're saying like he should not have any loyalty towards her? Because he's the one who
I didn't say that.
he's the one who puts
But-
her in jail.
Yeah,
well,
he
no,
put
the
her in
dad
jail.
wanted
That's
to-
what I'm saying.
The dad put her in jail. He had to like
He
vouch and
told
say
her.
that.
He told on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the dad put her in jail.
Yeah.
Right.
But he told on her just to up his position. Because he was the
I
driver.
want the Penguin to win, Styles. But man, some of the moves he make is like, man, with his brothers. Meaning, so like
He's fucked up.
Sheik,
Yeah,
Sheik,
dog.
Sheik, are you born a villain or do you become a villain?
he might have been born a villain. He might have
That's
all
what
the
his
way
mother
'cause
thinks, yeah.
He might have all the way been born a villain, the Penguin, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, not so much just the rise of the family. Like he said, I don't give a fuck if y'all my family or not. I don't want y'all around my mother. Like I'm a and never like come on, that's crazy.
He definitely was born a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could watch them die just to be closer
was
to her, like,
definitely
and
born,
no one matters.
Yeah.
He kind of showed it at the end. No one
Well,
matters.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you're talking about when he kills Vic.
That's at the end.
At the end. Yeah.
But what about
yeah.
his brothers in the tunnel?
No. Right. But that's one thing. But like for
That's
him,
born a villain.
No. But yeah. But for him to do you think that killing Vic, this pure kid, right, who he turns toxic, right? He gives him the opportunity to go, but he comes back because he's now in this thing, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't done like he's only like worked for you, fought for you,
For his
fucking
body for you and
showed
everything.
up,
Yeah.
drove into the guy, killed him against
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
car, right? For you, did all this shit for you, and then he kills him in the end. Is that to show how the Penguin is not human? Like
No.
there's no humanity.
I think the Penguin, he couldn't deal with nobody else to love.
Yeah. It was both. It was to show that he's not human and very human at the same time. Because if you think about it, the reason why he killed Vic was part of it was what his mother said to him and him finding out how his mother felt about him.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like
That's his reaction to
Yeah.
What was
Like
that?
his mother was basically like she knew all of the whole time she knew
that he
killed
killed
the
Yeah,
brothers.
yeah.
yeah.
And remember the lady drugged her? Sophia drugged
Yeah.
her,
Yep.
did whatever, and she was like, Oz, I know
Where
what
was
you
Vic?
did.
Vic didn't hear none of that.
No, he didn't hear none of that. But I think that reality of who he was and how he felt about people put him in a position of not wanting to be
Close to
affected by
anybody.
anyone ever
Yeah.
again.
Okay.
It's like, I just want to be in power.
Yeah.
I don't want my emotions involved
Yeah.
anymore. I don't want another chain or link that makes me weak.
Johan.
I think he's got like delusions. Because even there was a point where he wouldn't admit to his own mom, even though she was going to get
Yeah.
killed
Yeah.
right in
Let
front
it
of
die,
him,
yeah.
that anything had happened.
That ain't a delusion.
The
That's
entire
that's
time he
being
was
a
like, what the
fucking
fuck are you
liar.
talking about? Yeah, so
Yeah.
like, but I think he's just like, he will lie to himself, even at the end when he kills Vic, he lies to himself saying that this is the best thing to do for me. Like, that's why he does it.
He believes that.
Believes it.
He believes it.
The psychopath then.
He's a fucking nut job.
Yeah.
He's a nut job. He truly believed that. I mean, he was a nut job from a kid. He went fucking home and chilled out.
Absolutely. And never
He
said
locked
nothing.
his brothers in the
yeah.
fucking thing.
Yeah.
If you could do that as a child
Yeah, right.
to your siblings,
Fucked up.
How about his mom? She knew.
you're
Yeah.
wired
Saying
different.
Well,
Oh, she
yeah.
kind of did.
She learned like a little bit
mob-
later
to
on.
the mobster. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Penguin-
He was a fucking
yo,
nut
That
job.
was crazy.
Yeah.
He was a
He
nut
was like,
job.
Mom, I'm gonna do everything for you, this and that. Like, he
Yeah.
really didn't want his brothers around her or nothing.
Yeah, and this is the guy you're rooting for.
Yeah, because, yeah.
Sheik's like, no one's perfect.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm rooting for him. I'm not gonna lie. I'm rooting for the Penguin in this one because that particular Penguin, man, I've
But
never
then-
seen it before.
But then do you root against Sophia? Like, does she not also have a compelling story?
She definitely had a compelling story.
Yeah, because she didn't do nothing wrong. They
Yeah,
lied and
she
put her in the
definitely
side
had
of the
she
thing.
definitely had a compelling story. But she was a fucking maniac too.
After.
Yeah, that
After,
I
yeah.
would say after
Yo,
she became a
How about
maniac.
this? How about this?
they turned her into
You know,
one.
My-
the Arkham did that?
Yeah.
My favorite part is how, and I know this sounds fucked up. That was my favorite part, but that they like putting her in that cage turned her into what
Oh,
they thought she
absolutely.
was.
Fuck
Yeah.
Yeah. She just was gonna take over the business, but not mentally. Like she wasn't. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
They turned her into that Arkham shit.
She had no problem killing Vic's friend. Remember, she shot the kid.
She had no problem with gassing her whole
Gassing her
fucking
whole family after dinner.
She took the girl out and gassed the whole family. Arkham then made that cut. That was part of her. Arkham contributed to it. But you got to be crazy to do that.
They all knew,
Yeah.
Styles. They all knew when they put her in that psycho house. They all knew she wasn't crazy, but they still did it.
Yo,
That's why she gassed the family, right? No?
yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all was all
Yeah,
part
but
of
no,
this shit.
that
The
wasn't
switch
why.
flipped.
Not because they knew, because she wanted the power.
Oh, yeah.
Her
them
uncle
all
was
out.
sending her
Get
out
them
of
all
there.
out,
She
yeah.
was fucking out of
What
there.
about the brother?
She was going to
seemed
be
like she had love
gone.
for the brother.
She loved her brother.
Yeah.
That's why she wanted to kill Oz, because she did love her brother. Her brother was the only one who held her down.
Yo, everybody.
Kind of, right? That's what I said. Kind of.
Yeah.
Because he would have got rid of her. I think the brother would have killed her. What do you think?
I think the brother knew what was happening. Well, he had an inkling that he knew the dad was fucked up by taking her to jail, but he didn't fight.
Yeah.
And she was pissed at that.
Yeah.
You did not, like, you was my driver. You my brother. You know I wasn't psycho. How you locked me in this shit for all these
Fucked
years?
up.
Yeah.
Really fucked up. Okay.
Who's, all right, well,
Yeah.
It's so much for me. 'Cause I'm,
Yeah.
Who's she got a letter at the end from her stepsister. Who's
Right.
Yeah. That's Catwoman.
that?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
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 Catwoman's her sister?
Yeah.
Her
Half
half-sister.
sister.
Stepsister?
Half sister.
Half-sister.
Why?
It's the DC universe. I
They
don't know.
threw that in
In
there
the movie, it's revealed that Catwoman's mother was raped by her dad, by Falcone.
by Falcon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, nothing good
Catwoman.
happens in Gotham, huh?
No, man, God.
Yeah, but they did. They said that in
Just like,
in Batman though.
That Catwoman is her sister?
In Batman, you don't remember? Did you?
well,
And-
spoiler alert.
In the
yeah.
No, in Batman.
The last one?
Yeah.
In Batman with the
Batman.
fucking Twilight dude.
Yeah,
Robert
Seen that.
Pattinson.
With the
Robert
cat
Pattinson.
girl.
Yep.
He
Catwoman.
thought her and Falcon was fucking, and she was like, "Nah, that's my dad."
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
In the
Mom
last,
used to also dance where they danced in the club. The club that they were at, like her mom used to also work
Yeah.
there.
Wow.
Fucking Lenny Kravitz's daughter. I mean, what's her name? The
Zoe
black-
Kravitz. Yeah.
Yeah, she did
Zoe
say that.
Kravitz.
Yeah.
Falcon was her.
shit.
Falcon was her dad.
Oh, it's crazy.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
So she got a letter from Batwoman.
Catwoman,
Catwoman's
yeah.
gonna get out. But Catwoman's kind of good as well.
She was?
She's not a villain.
No, she is a villain.
She's a thief.
She's a half and half.
She's a thief.
Yeah,
she's
thief.
not.
She's a villain thief.
She's for
with
hire.
hero
She
tendencies.
might be for hire, right? Like
She's a villain
Sure,
thief
yeah.
with hero
What does that mean?
tendencies.
no hire. Like Catwoman.
oh,
is
you're saying she's not like a boss.
No, you can hire her to go
No, she's
steal
a boss.
shit and like. She
Yeah.
wasn't really a villain. Is she a villain, Catwoman?
I don't
She's
know.
a
How do you
thief.
define a villain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
She's
between
a villain
and
for her
thief?
own sake. She's not a bad villain. She's a fucking thief, though.
She's not
a thief.
Aladdin.
She'll clip you.
Huh?
She's not Aladdin. She's
No, but
not
meaning,
going to the
like,
market
she
and
was
getting
working with Batman
bread
before and, like,
and
this and that.
apples.
But like Dark Knight 2 with Bane,
She was working with Batman.
she sold him out.
Sold him out, right? Right?
Sold him out.
Villainy.
This shit is it's mad
Yeah.
stuff that
Yeah.
you need to know.
Yo.
Yeah. And
Well-
guess what? I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Nah, man, as far as the
But it's
Penguin, I
hard
didn't-
because they switch it a lot also. So it's kind of like every few years they make it for the newer generation.
Got you.
And but some of this shit is somewhere in a comic book, a certain story, and they always twist it around because Gotham has always been mob related though.
Yeah.
Like since the beginning. Since fucking black and white Batman when we was kids.
Right.
There's always been some form of the mob involved one way or the other or criminal organizations.
So they could keep switching shit as they please.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
So there's no Bible of this, like.
There is a Bible, but they just kind of could go
Yeah.
a little
they
left
reboot it
with it,
You know?
reboot it, revamp it.
Yeah.
I was watching X-Men
Yeah.
and I caught something. He was like, what's the guy? He's not the Flash. It's another fast dude. He said the Magneto's my father. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He's go mad.
Yeah, the dude,
And I was like, damn, how does that work? Like, yo, man.
But like they because if you go like I don't have the DC one,
Yeah.
but there's like a Marvel book with
Like an
with
encyclopedia.
which each character, what they did, what they've been through, who they're connected to, how they yada yada yada.
Crazy.
Same thing with DC. I don't have the DC
So
one,
crazy.
but
It'll change. Though.
it's a
That's what I'm saying,
universe.
so it can change.
Every 10 years, like a new artist comes along and
Yeah.
he'll like have a different interpretation of a
Of-
villain,
of
a
that-
villain that you never thought was a
See?
big deal, and you'll
It's
be
like
like,
the Bible.
actually,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is
The
actually
fucking
a
Bible
good
has
person.
so
Yeah.
many
Yeah.
issues.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
whole time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Quran, everything is they making their own versions. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right. So she gasses everybody after dinner. Sophia does. That's a pretty bad dinner.
It's a bad
How she
dinner.
took the guy. I can keep going, dude.
Now, hold
How
on.
about she
Hold on.
took- all right,
What's the worst dinner that you've ever been a part of?
What do you mean?
The worst dinner that you've ever been a part of. Not saying like everyone died afterwards, but you know.
Yeah.
Jeff, what's yours?
I can think of a couple.
All right, go ahead.
So Eric and we used to get invited to a lot of like new artists would come to town, and their publicists would be like,
of
"Hey,
course.
you guys should like sit down with these people and like make them feel like
Program directors.
yeah,
and all
they're like
kinds of-
networking or whatever." And so you'd be stuck next to these artists who are very young, have nothing to say, and like you just be like, "Hey, can you pass that? Like, is this your first time in New York?" And I'll take that too. And what else are you doing in town? And like you're just like stretching conversation
yeah.
The worst.
for
Yeah, the
yeah.
worst.
Man,
Everything.
fuck you, I would have said.
I don't
And then,
remember
like-
what dinners I had.
Yeah, what
I
about you?
got one. I got one, which was we have an unnamed relative who hosted Thanksgiving a couple years ago, and she was dating a man who
She wasn't interested in,
she was not interested in.
but
And
they
this-
own a house together.
Yeah, it's a long story. But they went on a vacation together. They took a cruise to Alaska, and
That was fucking pretty dumb to not like each other and do that.
they co-own a home. like it's anyway. So they took this trip, Alaska and then Japan. We only made it as far as Alaska because they were showing pictures on the big screen on the television from the phone, and it's just like iceberg, iceberg, iceberg. Our relative naked back, and we were just like,
No way.
this should not be
Yeah.
in here. And that was a
Showed
terrible.
them fucking?
That was a terrible dinner.
Yo, wait. So they were showing pictures from his phone and showed him.
Yeah, yeah. It was like
It wasn't
like
fucking,
iceberg-
but it was like
yeah.
it was close enough that it was just like
like
are
we cannot.
Are we
cannot.
not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
Can we
But
go
was
to?
he fucking
Can we go to Japan?
the
Like,
relative or another chick?
Yes. No.
yeah.
the
No, he was
relative.
fucking her. Or, I
Our
mean, whatever.
relative.
Yeah.
On the big screen.
Yeah.
That was a pretty
How you
bad.
give
Yeah.
his phone that, like, knowing that shit's
No, they're old.
Yeah, that is the only explanation.
mistake.
Yeah,
It was
they're old.
really
Yeah, yeah.
bad. There was
Yeah.
an air conditioner in there too. Styles,
Yeah.
worst dinner you've ever been a part of?
There's an air conditioner.
Whenever the food was bad.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I've been to all his dinners. I don't remember no dinners.
don't really-
You ever had a bad dinner, Sheik?
If I have a bad dinner, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna fucking leave. I promise you that. If I don't like the vibe of something, I'm out of there.
It was, yeah, just kind of like probably family members bugging out and going a little extra. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
it. But
yeah,
that's
yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
normal
Yeah.
in our world.
Yeah.
The drunk uncles and the sisters.
Exactly.
That's kind of
I
like
say probably one of those.
that shit that happened to y'all. Shit
just
would have still
accept
kept going.
Yeah.
That party,
It
that whole
affects
night would
nothing.
have been
It affects
The
nothing.
whole night would have been regular. Y'all was ready to catch a flight home, right? Nah, nigga. Y'all shit like,
Oh, they bugging.
yeah, they bugging.
Stops
Nah,
right
that
there.
shit
Oh,
go-
they
yeah,
bugging.
don't give him nothing else to drink, dog.
Yeah.
That's it with us, honestly.
As far as like the worst way that someone died, you guys think it's like the brothers drowning?
Yes. Sorry, that is the absolute worst.
Okay. That's worse than like the family getting gassed.
Well, the gassing, like at least like that's like a painless sort of
asleep and
thing.
just,
Yeah,
like,
they're all
yeah.
sleeping. Like
All
it's
right. How about
very
how about,
humane.
How about the driver of the truck, right? That gets like hijacked. That everyone like dies, but he survives, and he gets pulled back in to be interrogated by Sophia and her enforcers, and then fucking Oz comes in there before they get a chance to speak with him and like stabs him in the gut to death. Like you had a chance. This is your second chance.
Vic died the worst.
Vic died.
No,
the
but
worst.
it's also
so many
quick.
people
Vic
in this
died-
thing, man.
Yeah.
Oh my
Vic died the
gosh.
worst easily.
No.
Easily? How about this motherfucker that they kept him freezing in that basement, then thought he was gonna become something, put him in a suit and shot him in the head in front of all these motherfuckers.
Yo, that was fucked
what's that
up.
guy?
Yeah.
That was fucked up.
They shot him in the head.
That's
said,
the guy from House of Cards.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, yo, he kept
What's
him
his
in the
name, David
basement
Kelly?
because he knew he.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Styles?
Yeah.
He's
went
in the
by
basement
Vidi.
freezing.
Yeah.
He was the underboss or
He's
whatever.
the cousin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then brought him up to the table.
Yo, that's fucked up.
and as soon as he said anything that went against her, shot him in front of all these motherfuckers in the head.
Yeah.
Oh
That was
my
quick,
God.
though.
That was
Yeah.
quick.
That
Like,
was
all
quick.
these are quick. Like
Nah, but you
Did he ever have a
Drowning?
chance?
You
No,
did-
he was done.
drowning
you-
is so like horrible. Like it
definitely
takes
drowning is
forever.
horrible. I'm not disagreeing with
Yeah,
that.
water.
Yeah.
I think water is
But
the worst.
imagine getting
mineral.
choked out by
Water's
somebody.
the worst element ever.
Yeah.
Water's worse than fire.
Mhm.
Water's worse than Yeah, water's worse than fire.
Yeah,
Styles.
let's keep going
I
with
think
the
you'd rather
elements.
get drowned than burnt.
Water's the worst.
No, water is the worst. You can't stop water.
Is it an element?
Yeah, no,
You can stop
I think
fire.
I'd rather
You can
get
stop all kinds of shit. You know you cannot
drowned than
stop
burnt
water.
to death.
Water's
though.
not an element, right? Water's
Not an
an
element.
Yeah, yeah.
Water. Listen. I knew you was gonna
Water's
go
definitely
that
an
one.
element.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Water is what do you call
No.
that shit?
What do you mean it's not an element?
Earth, wind, fire.
Yeah.
Those are elements? No.
That's a
Nah.
You're
band.
thinking, okay. You're talking.
Yeah, I caught that too. No.
Yeah, I'm talking
Water.
about, like, the periodic table.
What the fuck is it again? What's
Niggas a fuck about the periodic table. Talk about real life, man.
yeah. Water
Fuck
is
school. Fuck you talking about wind, fire,
Fire?
water are very much elements of the
What do you call it?
universe.
Okay,
Water-
Captain
water-
Planet.
Water is a compound.
Yeah.
It's
Nah,
made,
man,
it's
that
made
ain't
of
even the word I'm looking for either. Not compound. Water. Anyway, water. You can't stop water. Period.
Yeah.
No, right?
Water's a
Yeah.
force.
Yeah,
Water is a
You
force.
can't stop water. You can put out
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
You can put out this and that. You can do
Yeah.
this and that to certain shit. Water. What's stopping it?
God. That's
God,
it.
dog, it's
Gravity?
not- Nah. How? No, you serious? But how? Water.
Yeah.
Once that happens, water is the only shit you can't
I'm
stop.
pretty sure anybody, if you had the opportunity, and it's like, you're gonna get drowned or burned to death.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with the drown. You don't want to get
Yes.
burnt to death.
Because what? You pass out.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
Oxygen.
burnt to death. Burnt.
They burned a guy to death in the arms of his mom
Yeah.
It's horrible.
in the movie.
Also, you can, like,
Yeah.
in terms of, like, fire or water, at least you can attempt to swim. Like, you can't attempt to not be on fire.
All you can do is roll on the floor, and if that don't work, you're fucking done. But water
maybe
is the
they-
most powerful element.
It
though.
is the most
not an
powerful
element.
man.
It's a compound.
But Vic
It's a
dying is
force.
the worst.
Vic died the worst.
Choked out.
No, shot, right?
Vic didn't
No,
die.
he got choked out. Imagine
Vic, he was
holding
grabbing-
somebody down,
Choking him. You know, he
Yeah.
didn't
doing
shot.
all
Yeah,
the
right,
shit he
right.
did.
My bad.
Man.
He gave up his life to be in this shit.
Oh my God.
They thought they loved each other. He's chilling. They just got through it.
Yeah,
Now you
dog.
getting choked the fuck out.
He just.
Then what are you doing? He's looking
Gotta
at
have a
him.
drink
Bro,
for
what
Vic,
you?
man.
Yeah.
Yo, we gonna make a
God
drink.
damn, man.
I got one. Yo,
Yeah. Vic got choked out by it. He got
finished. I just finished telling him, yo, man, you like my dad, like you my father.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
looking up to that nigga like his eyes look like Puss in
Him.
Boots.
Poof.
This shit look like Puss in Boots when he was looking up to this nigga with his eyes and shit. Yo, you like my? He just grabs his neck like,
Just
oh,
grabbed his
shit.
neck and put him down.
He left his shorty for him too.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Because he was about
He
to bounce.
could have gotten on the
Yeah.
bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was gonna take the Maserati. He could have did mad shit.
Word, dog.
He did all that shit to get choked out at the end.
One time for Vic.
That fucked me
They
up.
let him choke him.
I was like this. Nah.
no scrapping, no
Oh!
nothing. Penguin grip is like that. You can just do that and he's like he actually didn't want to fight back.
Damn.
Penguin. Oz, what are you doing? You know what a nigga saying, what are you doing? But not fighting back is weird. The first
That
grip
was
you're
very
supposed to
weird
like
for Vic,
boom,
though.
boom to
I ain't
like
gonna
hitting
lie.
him.
Vic had no fight in him.
Nah.
Vic murdered somebody for
Murdered
him.
them.
Yeah.
He
Lit
clapped
him up right in
somebody.
the neck. Boom. Fuck
Now
you
he may
talking
not even go to heaven because of that
about?
nigga.
Crazy. Facts. Big facts. That's real, Styles. Yeah.
Wait, does
You may not-
anybody in Gotham go to heaven?
Definitely. A lot of people in Gotham go to heaven.
There are good people in Gotham?
Yeah, citizens there. It's because it's a poor place.
talking
Everybody's
about-
That's
the-
not. No, I'm not
you
saying
ain't talking
it's
about
a
them.
poor
You
place.
talking about the
everybody's there. There's a lot of citizens, regular citizens.
some people in the
Gotham.
Falcone families and all them kind of people, right?
It just feels like everybody.
Everyone's a
like,
villain there?
Yeah, everybody's a villain.
Because it's poor. That's how they make it look. But there's a lot of people there, you know.
By the way, this was part of this was shot in Yonkers.
A lot of it was shot in Yonkers, which made me feel bad about Gotham. Gotham's been a piece of shit forever. They want to use Yonkers
Yo, it
a
was,
lot.
right?
Yeah.
They did Elm Street.
Oh,
They did
Saratoga
They did
and Lawrence?
Saratoga and Lawrence and
oh,
Elm.
shit, dog.
Yeah, they just added more shit behind,
made it all
behind
fucked up looking.
Saratoga and
Yup,
Lawrence.
yup.
But even when he drowned his brothers, that was on Elm.
So is this
Even
Lionsgate?
when he meant
What's
the-
happening? Is that
No, a lot of shit is shot in Yonkers over the
There we go.
years.
Yeah.
It's a ton of. It's too many to even name.
Oh.
Yonkers is in a lot of fucking movies.
of
Is
shit,
why I
yeah.
think they put Lionsgate here
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
first place because they always use it to shoot.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I felt that a little bit. Like,
Yeah?
this that should look like
Because it's Yonkers is
yeah.
basically Gotham. Fucked up, man. It's just
word.
crazy.
Black cloud over this shit.
What used to be over there?
Where?
Where they shot?
It's that.
He
They
named-
just added more shit. It's still right there.
They said they digitally added all the
Yeah.
They
cars
digitally
and, like,
added
No,
shit to
but
the
they also had
background.
like practical stuff too. They had like real cars and they had real.
Yeah.
Like,
But like, what's that neighborhood like? Like, what is
Which part?
what is
He
it?
just said it.
It's
they
like
did
Gotham.
Saratoga, they did like.
Oh,
yeah,
is it different
Saratoga and
places?
Lawrence is down by like
By the
like
waterfront.
Van Cortlandt
Oh,
Park.
so
yeah.
it's
Elm
south side
Street
of
is
town.
right up the block from the juice bar.
Yeah, that's Elm.
Saratoga is right before, like, say you going to
Lawrence and all that.
like
Yeah.
if you taking South Broadway,
Uh-huh.
right before you get to the Bronx, Lawrence and Saratoga.
It's not far from
Radford
the-
and all that.
last
From the
few-
park, right?
Yeah,
From the-
Van Cortlandt
yeah, Van
Park.
Cortlandt
It's pretty
Park,
close to Van,
Yeah.
right next to Van
Yeah,
Cortlandt,
yeah,
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Now you like it.
No,
Nah,
yeah.
it made me feel fucked up.
Makes
Like
sense.
even with Billionaires, they shot Billions.
Oh really?
They shot Billions. Axel was from Yonkers
Oh crazy.
in the show. He's a Yonkers guy.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
That's cool. All right, Jeff. Let's get into this. Why do we like Batman more than the other superheroes?
Because he's real.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
said you do? Who said we do?
What's
Oh,
that? No,
we-
we.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh.
Yeah, not the collectively.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
we don't
yeah,
speak
yeah,
for
yeah.
everybody.
No, Jeff and myself like Batman.
Yeah,
more
because he's
than-
real.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't need any of the zip guns and whatever the fuck.
Well,
like
he's-
special tricks.
He actually does.
He does
that
need
all that.
those. Yeah.
Those-
He
whatever.
That's what
sucks without
need.
his things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
He doesn't have
need-
any superpowers.
He doesn't have any superpowers.
He needs the tool
He's a
belt
ninja.
Yeah.
and the whole thing. Here's
Yeah,
one thing
I
that I
was gonna
don't
say.
like about him.
He's a ninja.
He's born on third base.
No, but he reaches back, and he helps everybody.
That is true. That is true.
Like it is all for the greater good. That he's like
He's
doing all
using
this.
his okay.
Yeah, he's
okay.
using his like
He said, "What's your
billions of
superpowers
dollars.
Again? He said, I'm rich.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. He said, I'm rich. But the real superheroes will rip them apart. Like could actually rip them
Facts.
apart.
yeah.
He's the world's greatest detective in the comics.
See, stuff
he's
like
the-
that,
he's
man.
the smartest. Like he's smarter than everybody else in the Justice League. So much to the point where he has a fail-safe for every member in case they
Yeah,
turn bad.
he knows how to kill everybody. Yeah.
See,
He knows how to kill everybody.
see,
there.
all that matters with the shit we
But
talking
he
about.
in
And he said
Marvel,
detective.
in Marvel,
I didn't even know-
in Marvel universe, it would be Batman versus Iron Man because Iron Man's the same shit. Iron Man don't got no powers. He got his fucking suit, his bread, and all of the shit he does. He don't got no. He
He's
takes
one
it
of the
off.
Smartest people on the earth, pretty
Yeah,
much.
he's
Yo, what
smart,
happens
he's
if you
smart
got-
as fuck.
I see
He got
that
the
matchup.
suit, and he got that. So it should be Iron Man versus Batman.
Yo, what happens?
They the
I
same
think-
thing. They ain't really.
Not Iron Man to destroy Batman.
What happens if you got no
Exactly.
money
Yeah, he'll destroy Batman.
and no superpowers?
then they don't belong in this thing, really, because
Yeah, I think you're just talking about
rip
me.
them in half. I'm talking about like grab their head
Yeah.
and rip them in
Yeah,
half.
yeah, yeah.
Silver Surfing, these kind of guys are like, just, like do
Kill 'em.
something crazy to them. Yeah,
But that's why I hate Superman. He always loses to Batman. How? You fucking from you
He's saying
like
'cause
you
he's smarter,
fucking
but-
dummy.
yeah.
Figure
true.
it out. Laser this motherfucker
Yeah,
with your
from here,
eyes,
don't
man.
even-
Get
yeah,
it
right,
over
right,
with,
right,
man. God damn, man. Superman's always losing to Batman. It makes no
And
sense.
Superman's an alien.
Yeah.
It's not even.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Batman's smart enough to never put himself in a room with Superman where Superman can like just grab him and yoke him and split him in half.
He'll have like
He's been there.
a kryptonite.
He got saved.
suit on or some shit.
He has the kryptonite. He's always got something like that.
Yeah, he
That's
got
what
saved. No, he got the other characters too to hold him down. There's been a couple times Superman wanted to fuck Batman up.
Especially
Bad.
when he brought him back to
He
life.
got saved.
Yeah.
All right, let's just go over a ranking of like TV villains. All right, let's go from like best to like
Ooh.
fourth best. Okay, Tony Soprano, Walter White from Breaking Bad, Marlo from The Wire,
Marlon.
and the Penguin.
I'm going with the Penguin
Is the top villain of all time?
because, yeah, top villain of all time is the Penguin so far with me. I never seen no shit like that. That's why it's grabbed me. Tony Soprano, like it was a lot of Tonys. It was Gotti. It was this and that. It was all kind of people, mob bosses and shit like
Yeah,
that.
Tony's based off a real gangster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was other
In real
mobsters,
life.
Al Capone. It was so many other motherfuckers like him. Penguin, this guy that I just met right there, even though I said, yo,
You
he's
met
kind of
him?
like him. Even though I got introduced to,
Yeah.
who I, in my head, seen a different picture of this motherfucker, I didn't know all that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Y'all don't watch Game of Thrones, right?
Oh yeah,
We
yeah,
did.
yeah,
We
yeah,
watched
yeah.
it with you.
Jamie Lannister is a great villain too.
Lannister's dope.
He was a great villain.
Yeah.
See, it's hard to look at Walter White like a villain because
Never even seen it yet.
Ooh,
That's
what?
fucking crazy.
I know. I got to
That's
binge
one
watch
of the
that
best-
shit. Yeah, I know.
It's
I know.
one of the best shows.
Damn.
that
You call him a
ever
villain
on
because he's selling
TV.
drugs.
Even Marlo, like all of them are due to circumstances.
It was a lot of Marlos though.
All of them are due to their circumstances,
Yeah.
yeah. But Oz was due to his I just want that power.
Word.
His was based off more so I want the power. Walter White was sick, thought he was dying, had cancer,
Yep.
tried to leave money for his family.
Oh, word?
Tony Soprano.
That's what the
yeah,
Breaking Bad
Tony-
shit
Spoiler
is?
alert.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Nah, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I
Tony
just thought he was a hustler.
Yeah, but
Yeah, yeah.
Tony Soprano, he was born into it.
Yeah.
Whole family's into it. Marlo, he lived in fucking Baltimore
Trapping nigga. That's a regular.
with drugs and
Yeah.
everybody think that's
Yeah.
he was born into it. Oz was a driver who wanted to be more than a driver. So he's one of the illest villains ever.
Crazy, dog.
He's a great villain.
Oz. Even calling him Oz is crazy,
Yeah.
and not the pen. I know he's the Penguin, but
Yeah.
like Oz, I didn't even know
Even
Oz.
them making him
Yeah.
as the Penguin off for dissing him.
Oh, because he walks in the
That's how
comic
he
book.
yeah,
and all
walks.
that.
He's
Yeah,
crippled.
Yeah.
Come
So he
on,
wasn't
man.
a penguin off out of love.
Yeah.
It was more so out of
Y'all can say it y'all
His
want. I ain't hear
handicap.
bad reviews for this shit. This Penguin shit was crazy.
I
even
think,
that with them making him I never knew from the cartoon that he was crippled.
I didn't even know that either, Styles. I didn't even know like when he took his shoe
Well,
off.
yeah.
I didn't know that's why.
yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that was the Colin Farrell choice, right?
I thought it was too. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you mean?
This is only for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For this one. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Colin Farrell
Colin
as
Farrell was
as
like,
the role, he
this
chose
is-
to make it like, oh, this is my waddle. you
No,
know?
he does.
Yeah.
He walks like that in
He
all the
did
penguins. You saying he don't walk like that in other penguins?
Well,
No, all
Well,
the
no,
penguins.
They all like
but
waddle.
they
they
all
don't,
waddle.
they don't, they don't explain it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
There's
never
like-
explained the club,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing
Yeah.
like that.
Here's what I really like,
crazy.
by the way. I like how they set it up. There's so many things that they, writing wise, do to reveal little parts that like all add up toward the end,
Yeah,
which is like
dog.
real
I was
smart.
like, yo, I ain't
But what I
even know.
really liked is how he and his mom watched like all the dancers from like the 30s or whatever, right? In the tales, right? So you got that in his head. And by
Because
the
next
end,
series he's gonna be fly.
yeah, well, and by the end, you get him in that whole like
Yeah.
See
tuxedo,
Yeah.
Yep.
and it's like that's the traditional black and white penguin look, right?
Yeah. Do you
fuck
think
with
that Batman joining for? Well, I guess they're gonna do that for
Oh,
Batman
I
too.
hope he doesn't, dog.
I mean, they
I'm
put
not
the
gonna lie to you. Unless you show me a different Batman. When they showed me the Batman sign at that,
Yeah.
showed
Mhm.
us the Batman sign at that, I
Yep,
was like,
yep.
nah, dog.
That's
too
what I'm
soon.
saying. Yeah.
I kind of don't want him there yet.
You just like that as
No.
like
the Penguin.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because Batman coming along, well, you know what? I thought I knew the Penguin story. What if,
There's a
Well, the only thing that would make it more interesting with Batman's inclusion is if Batman doesn't win.
Batman doesn't always win. Is the good thing
but you kind of know his story.
because crime.
Yeah, I was
always
gonna say.
happens.
You know his story so many times.
Yeah.
Like, no one knew the Penguin story.
Yo, you know what's interesting? I don't fuck with Joker. Like I don't like the Joker movies. I don't like the
The
didn't
character.
watch
the way
part
that they
two,
went
but-
into.
I didn't watch
neither.
part two
Definitely
either.
not watching
But I don't
that.
even like the
No.
I'm waiting
idea
for
of
it
it.
free.
Musical
I
shit.
gotta watch it because just to watch
Just to
it.
see little
But
pieces.
they say it's trash.
Yeah.
You don't have to watch it.
Nah, I'm
grab some
have to.
things out of it.
I have to just to see how garbage it is.
Mhm.
Everybody got
Are you a
you might gotta
completist?
grab some stuff
Huh?
out
Are
of
you
it.
a completist? You need to watch like
Yeah, I
the
gotta
whole-
watch it.
Yeah.
Actually, do we do that as an episode?
Oh my, that would be
A musical?
Yeah, yeah.
You know that's gonna kill me, right?
Yeah.
I hate musicals, dog.
Yeah, same.
How do you feel about Grease?
I love Grease.
It was
Yeah.
dope. It was dope.
Grease was dope.
Grease was dope.
Yeah.
Grease is
was
dope.
dope.
I'm not big on musicals though,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but Grease was dope.
Could they have done this for any other Batman character?
Definitely.
What do you mean? Could they have done what?
Could
A
they have
full
done a full
series.
series on
How Styles? I don't think so. B.
They
You
could
wanna-
definitely did a
It
fucking.
gotta be. It gotta be.
Who would it be?
No, who would the person be?
If
I
it
thought
wasn't
you
the Penguin, who could they make an entire series about?
Well, no, that's
That
actually
you didn't know-
Styles. Because Styles
They
saying
could have did
definitely.
Joker or Bane easily.
Oh,
They
Bane,
could've
but
did
Bane was
Joker.
Bane mainstream like that?
Fuck
I mean,
yeah.
Bane is
Yeah?
mainstream, but
Okay.
like, I mean,
Yeah.
just as much as the Penguin, but like,
No, it's coming out. The Hunter. You ever heard of the Hunter?
What's that?
Oh God, the Hunter. The Hunter. He was like Spider-Man 4, them all kind of shit. He's a guy. He's with Marvel. I think he's with Marvel.
Oh yeah, that's
the Hunter.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Never heard of him.
yeah. Watch
Yeah.
the Hunter.
Is he a bounty dude?
He's like he collects fucking villains. You ever
are you
heard of the
thinking of
Hunter?
Dog?
The Hunter, man. He's like a fucking
Dog the Bounty
Bane
Hunter?
shit on,
No,
and,
no,
he, and he
no.
fucking like he's a problem.
Craven the Hunter.
Huh?
Craven the Hunter.
Craven the Hunter. You heard of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, watch
Craven,
this movie.
yeah.
Styles crazy. It's coming out.
Um,
I don't know who could have been.
Because
You
I
don't,
feel
you don't
like
think so?
with Joker,
You see the previews?
yeah.
Oh shit.
It's gonna
with
be a
Joker
fast
would have been
market.
like too
Really?
much.
Yeah, I agree.
No, it wouldn't have
Wait.
been because if you think about Joker won the movie, that could have been put into a series in a good way. I didn't see part 2, so I don't know. But if Joker 1 was like a movie, if they would have put that into a series, that would have worked. Especially Bane, because Bane and Batman's, they got the same training. They're aligned sort of the same, but two totally different causes.
Mm-hmm.
So Bane definitely would have worked. Like that's why them two fucking movies are hits.
Mm-hmm.
Those two movies, Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises.
Bane kind of wasn't. He ain't major though.
Bane ain't major.
Bane kind of ain't like a. Bane ain't where Spider-Man and all these guys are. Bane ain't like where like
Nah,
you
Bane
said,
was one of Batman's biggest villains during the cartoons.
Like I didn't know him before the movie.
Me either.
Yeah.
I didn't know of
Yeah.
Bane. I knew of like these other
Bane
guys.
was in the Bane was in the old Batmans with fucking Michael Keaton.
Really?
Yeah, Bane ain't a new character.
He was in Batman and Robin, but like very small role. Yeah.
I'm talking about the movie, not the.
Yeah, with Poison Ivy and
Poison Ivy. He was fucking theirs. All
He
I'm
was like a
telling you.
henchman, yeah.
And he's been in the cartoon since forever.
The Joker, they kind of told his story already.
Scarecrow.
Well, Scarecrow I didn't know either.
I want to get to a new segment that we're calling "What is Sheik mad about?" Sheik.
What is Sheik? I told you, how you gonna put me on the spot like this? What is Sheik mad about? We're talking about Marvel. We're talking about DC and all that. Why do all the drill rappers do the Batman voice? So you see how I tied it in? We could go full circle now, right? All drill rappers do the Batman voice.
Almost shitted on
Yeah,
myself.
dog. How about that? That is what is Sheik mad at. I try to get it to where we talking about what we're talking about, and all drill rappers do the Batman voice. Come on, the 105th. Shut up. You don't even talk. When you talk to him, you go, hi, how are you? Type shit. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Then when he rap, he go, I was the food. Get the fuck out of here. No Batman voice no more in the drill rap. So I tied it into to the thing. Yeah, I try to do that.
Oh
Yo, they don't?
God. Oh my God.
Why they all talk like, but dude, you fucking like 100 pounds and you don't even talk like,
You don't even talk like that.
yeah. Let me get a Armageddon. No, dude, say, can I get Armageddon, please? Yeah, dog. Let me get Armageddon
Oh
for
my
the ops. For the ops. Let me get Armageddon in the.
You know what's funny about drill? I watched the fucking shit. I can't remember what their name was. This how influential. They
You like that full
drilling-
circle shit, right? The
They
Batman
drilling.
voice.
They doing that voice. They doing all of that shit. The gun movements. I think it's Australia. I think the group is called nine something or the 9. But they doing drilling music. The sounds, the gunshots. There's no guns in Australia.
Yeah, no.
There's no
Right.
guns. They
It's
coming
more-
with
Yeah.
boop, boop, boop.
It's more
And
animals
all they
and
doing
bugs
is
and shit
hand
that'll kill
signs.
you in
Everything
Australia
is
than
hand.
guns.
Yeah.
There's no actual guns. Every fight's a regular fight.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah.
I gotta find the shit for you. It's the drilling shit. You gotta watch it. I'm watching it. I'm a few episodes in. I'm going. They don't have guns over here.
Nah.
How are they drilling? And
They got animals
everything-
that'll kill you.
I gotta go.
Bug, everything over there wants to kill you. The animals, bugs,
They're a
everything.
big group though. They're
Yeah.
banned from places.
Really?
And
For making the gun
find this.
noises?
You gotta watch.
I think
this.
I have heard of them. Yeah,
You're gonna
Yeah.
watch this. You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
have
love
a
it.
fucking
Yeah.
blast.
That was outstanding.
Australia.
Batman voice,
Right.
man.
That was crazy.
All drill rappers got the Batman voice. They don't talk like that at all, dog.
Facts. Australia drill. They called the 9 something.
Yeah. That's a good tie-in, right? You like my
There's also
segue.
41.
Oh, that was so good. That was so
There it
good.
goes.
They're from Brooklyn.
They're the 1-4.
The 1-4.
1-4, B.
Yeah, spelled out.
What did you type?
Australia.
I've never seen this happen before.
They're banned. They're going to jail. There's no guns. You gotta watch. I'm like on episode 3. I'm like to my wife. Wait a minute. They keep doing this. Pow, pow, pow. There's no guns in Australia.
You on episode 3. God damn.
Nah, I'm just saying by the time you keep seeing them go like this. Now I watched the whole thing. It was
Yeah.
so interesting. You're going, where's the guns? They made a drill made it over there, and everything's pow, 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 pow. Boom, boom. Me, there's no real guns in real life. Once this is crazy.
Aussies.
They fight though. They get to scrapping.
Yeah, stab you and all that.
Yo,
Yeah,
Styles.
Throw a snake at you.
Styles, you wrote on Instagram semi-recently that you can still scrap, but you do not want to fight Michael Jai White.
Never fight Michael
Who's that?
Jai White. Spawn. Never fight Michael John White.
So I'm curious,
Yeah,
right?
you know you really know that shit.
Yeah, he
You
be
really
fucking
Eddie
shit up.
OG. Yeah.
I want to know, Styles, who could you beat up? All right, so I'm gonna give you some choices here. When I looked up enemies of the wolf, right? It said humans, which that explains a lot, right?
For sure.
But I want to know, could you beat up Mike Tyson at age 58?
I wouldn't try.
Oh.
I wouldn't try.
How about Michael Myers, the character from Halloween?
Can't beat him, Styles.
Nah. I'm out.
Motherfuckers, he's still chasing you and shit.
I'm out.
Running full speed, he right behind you. Right? He's not human.
They just jumped him and fucked him up. He ended up beating the whole crowd.
Man, you chatting. You miles ahead. He right behind you. Something ain't right.
No, we're talking about like Styles like in his prime, like
In
you
his
know.
prime.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
you could do that. I don't know.
Old me probably could have fucked Michael Myers up.
How about Mike Myers as Austin Powers?
I'll beat the shit out of him.
You wouldn't even want to, though, dude.
Easy. I wouldn't. I'll hang out with him. Groovy, baby.
All right, so beyond humans, other predators include polar bears. Here's a question. Here's a good question for you. Who is better at selling coke, you or the polar bears?
Polar bears maybe a little better. Polar bears know how to move white.
Could you beat up a grizzly bear?
Teenage.
Okay.
I could fuck up a teenage.
I
I
thought
could
when
fuck
you were
up almost
teenage-
every
you were teenage,
animal
yeah.
in the world.
When
That's
you
a
were working at
teenager.
Odd Job, could you
Yeah.
beat up a grizzly bear?
When you was at Odd Job, can you beat up a grizzly?
Facts. I think so. I'm not sure, but it might have been a. If I lost, it wouldn't have been by much.
Siberian tigers.
Nah, I'm out.
Okay, and cubs also could be taken by cougars and eagles. Cougars and eagles?
Like a
I
40-year-old
could
from
fuck a cougar
Portchester.
and an eagle up.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
Dead ass. Right now. Even old me.
Yeah.
I think I could kill a cougar. I don't know about a lion, but a cougar, a leopard, a snow leopard. I ain't fucking with lions or
I'm with
tigers.
you. I can't.
They're all in your weight
I ain't
class?
letting a cougar kill me, my
I'm not
nigga.
letting him kill me. I'm gonna shoot him.
I'm not letting a cougar kill me. It's like if
Shoot
it's
him.
bare hand and it's me and the cougar,
Oh,
the
bare hand?
cougar's leaving.
Bare hands?
Yo, what if you're in Australia?
I'm not gonna die. How much does a cougar weigh?
Could be
70?
Fucking like 100 plus.
Cougar can't kill me. Guaranteed not.
Your claws.
Neither
will
can the
swipe your-
eagle.
It'll hit you. An eagle.
I'll break an eagle's fucking neck. I grab the foot, grab the head, I rip that shit right. That's a lot of animals I think I could fear. I could get away with.
It's certain emus and llamas that'll scratch with their claws.
I
dog.
seen
Yeah.
a white man beat up a kangaroo. I definitely could beat it. You didn't see the guy boxing the
Seen it.
kangaroo? He
For his
ran
dog,
up,
for his
boxed.
dog. I've been in Australia. I went to the kangaroo farm.
Mm-hmm.
Them joints come at you all slow and then they come fast and shit. Them shit is crazy, dog. You gotta see this shit.
I drop kicked the shit out of a kangaroo.
Yo, they big though, South.
Yeah, I know. I
And
fucking
then they stand up on
kangaroo
their legs, right? And they get even higher, like,
Mm-hmm.
and it just shit is like
From the
going
hood,
crazy.
I know how to sidestep. You got to step out their way. Let's step to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Throw a hook, swipe, legs.
Oh.
I can fuck up the average animal, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, that's how I'm confident in
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
It all starts with confidence.
What
You know,
about it?
certain, like a panther and shit? Don't even look it in his eyes. Like it's certain shit. No, right? Don't look. It's like disrespect to him, and he'll come after you.
Could
You
you
know
beat
that, right? If not, that's it. You don't even.
Like if a cat, it got to be over 400 to beat me. If it ain't over
400
400,
pounds?
yeah. It's things you could do. You got to have relief. Or you dead. There's people who beat it.
Yeah.
It starts with the belief that you could do it.
Are you armed with a weapon?
I am.
Or bare hands?
I
Armed.
prefer a weapon, but
Always
if I'm
armed.
barehanded, a cougar and an eagle will probably jump me, and I'm still winning. You're gonna die by a cougar and an eagle?
I'll die fighting, but I'm not gonna win.
You're not gonna
cougar?
win. Nah.
A cougar?
What the
Shit
fuck
is
did you
big,
take
dog.
jiu-jitsu for,
No,
bro?
you thinking of stop. You know what? You thinking of a mountain?
Mountain
Mountain lion or a cougar? I'm
You
fucking
thinking
it
of,
up.
Not a mountain lion. What's some little
Yo.
like little cats? and
I'll
shit?
fuck a bobcat up.
If you
Right.
have a
Bobcats is
bobcat,
in my-
Right.
come to
Now-
Yonkers.
Now,
Mountain
like
lion-
I told
have
you,
them
a
fight
tiger, a bear,
styles.
lion.
A mountain lion look different.
I'm
Styles.
saying nah.
Styles.
A cougar and
have
an
a
eagle. I'm
mountain
not dying by a
lion.
Cougar
fucking
looks different,
cougar.
man.
bring him to Yonkers
Yo.
so he can fight Styles.
Yo.
You see?
You're gonna die by a cougar, Johan.
I'm not
Me-
gonna lay down so you can kill me.
Yeah, me either. That's what I'm fucking trying to tell you. That shit got eyes.
If
I'm
you
going for the eyes.
have
If it's a male cougar, I'm gonna kick him in his cougar
What's the all
balls.
black shit?
Yo,
What's the all
Panther.
black one?
A panther and a
The
cougar
panther.
is the same thing.
Nah, don't fight the panther.
Sheik said
dog.
I'm not gonna lie down.
Well, you
It's
gotta
the
fight
same
him.
thing. You gotta fight.
The panther dog is gonna kill you, dog.
I don't know if a panther could kill me.
Yo, dog.
Probably, almost.
Show him a panther.
Yo, all
I
got
know what a
stuck in my
panther
head-
looks like, and a cougar. A cougar is a panther.
All I got stuck in my head is Vic being like, Penguin, no.
Yeah, I'm higher than it.
He went out like a bitch. It was more or less like he didn't want him to do it. Like he couldn't believe he was killing me.
Damn. Not you.
It's people
Yeah.
who wrestle bears and shit for a living.
yeah.
I'm gonna figure out this
But they'll-
one time I'm gonna channel my shit, and I'm fucking a
So, you
cougar
know the
up.
joints that be around our houses and shit? Like the what are those, brown bears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the kind of like? Not,
That's a
not-
grizzly bear.
Yeah.
No, what's the
No,
mean
it's a
ones?
brown bear,
Black
black
bear.
bear.
Black bear's the one that's gonna come at you like
A
kill
black
you.
bear and a grizzly, depending
No,
on what you're
grizzly's
doing.
gonna kill you.
Brown is the ones that be in your garbage can. What's those? Brown?
Black ones are smaller.
Yeah.
Brown ones are bigger.
What's more violent?
Black,
Grizzly.
brown,
Difference,
yeah,
huh?
Grizzly bear.
brown-
Grizzly
yeah,
bear.
grizzly bears.
A
Brown
The
bears.
ones you might can wrestle and beat and all that shit. It's the one that's
Those guys are not
Yeah.
for play, yeah.
the other ones. It may not stop. You seen the Covenant? You seen the Covenant with Leonardo DiCaprio?
The Revenant.
Revenant.
Yeah.
So the Revenant
I seen the Revenant.
can't fight him.
Nah, he fucked the Revenant up, and
And-
he lived.
Did you see Gladiator 2?
I did.
I didn't
did
yet.
too.
Don't
I
tell
won't
me
you.
anything.
I did. Yeah. You want to talk about it? Not yet.
No, I'll talk about it.
No, don't talk about it. I don't got
No.
to see
All
it.
right, all right.
I just want to
Fuck
ask
you
one
mean?
question.
Yeah.
No, don't ask anything.
Was it good?
Yeah.
The
Where
rating
do-
clause
how
is
do you
fuck
rank
everything
it?
up.
No. I have a real question that's pertinent, but
Yeah.
it's fine. I'll let
Nah,
it
don't
go.
ask none of that.
All right. All right. Do you guys
You like my segment, right? What is she mad at? I tied it
yeah.
in.
fire?
Tied it in.
That was
Tied it in, Lord.
flames.
How could we fix Gotham?
Send money.
No. It might be a guy like Oz that like become a mayor of that place that cares about it.
Now, well, he does care.
He turned the lights on over there. Not
Send
just
money.
because his mom was there, but he turned the lights on over there.
He
I mean,
did.
because of his mom.
Right, but I think it's just what he told them, the politicians, you motherfuckers getting rich over here. They
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about us over here.
Yeah.
That's something like somebody that cares about the shit would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he just kills people.
Well, that being that Gotham is Yonkers,
Mm-hmm.
Yonkers is Gotham.
Yep.
They need a locks.
Fucking Styles P.
Yeah.
Like saying shit like that, like, yo, I need this to happen. I need these parks. I need the
Yeah.
Yeah.
word. I'm
Yeah.
dead serious. Yeah, man. That's what the Penguin was. Like he kind of, I know his mom was there, but at the same time, it was like kind of like he got love for this fucking ran down place.
Yeah.
Grew up around there.
Who are some like villains that like you have in your life? Like people who like you can't get rid of, people who are just who's a villain in your life, Jeff? We don't gotta name names, but like just give it an idea.
But you, with us black people, we can say police, we can say CPS, we can say all kind of shit. Like,
No, but like
Yeah. People
it
who
ain't
don't
gonna be
thank
no
me.
fucking penguin in them.
no.
People who don't thank me when I hold the door open.
Yeah, see, your shit's gonna be
Very
crazy. The lunch
villainous.
lady,
Very-
this and that, the fucking, like, yeah, our shit is all
Villains
the
we
way-
like or that we dislike.
Dislike.
People who park next to you in an empty fucking parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
They needed something needs to happen to them
villains.
people.
How about
Yeah.
people who
Those
sit
are
next to you
fucking-
in an empty theater?
And it,
Yeah.
super.
Can't do
villain.
that no more.
Yeah.
You can't do that no
Oh
more.
no!
No, you can.
You can if someone reserves the seat next to you.
Yeah.
You can't.
That's villainous.
That's
villainous.
That's villainous.
Yeah.
People who raw dog foot the mat in the gym. You know the stretch mat.
Mm-hmm.
You know the shit you do the stretching on.
What's
Yeah.
wrong though? No socks.
No
on.
socks when they put their put their feet on it and then they don't wipe it after.
Yeah.
People who don't wipe their gym equipment when they're done.
Yeah.
Fucking villains. Fucking savage Viking villains. Fucking assholes. Those are asshole people. People who park next to you when there's empty parking spaces. People who don't wipe down gym equipment.
Our shit
People
could
who's
go-
not
So deep. People that hung us. People that fucking our shit. I said our shit is different.
Yeah.
Styles, our answers could be totally different. You ain't even
Yeah,
go
those are
deep.
more than villains,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, you talking about regular shit. Our shit is deeper than that, nigga. But who's the villain? Who's the villains for us? God damn, nigga. We can name so many. Yeah, God.
Government, police,
Right.
mortgage people.
Yeah. But like,
You
also,
fucking name it.
What happened?
Eric,
Comics, if you get deeper into it, the recent thing that's come out is that Bruce Wayne, Batman's parents, were a part of an organization that completely destroyed the middle class in Gotham.
Yeah.
And the reason Gotham is really messed
that's
up
fire.
is because the rich people are really, really rich and the poor people are really, really
I'm
poor.
pretty
That's
sure
kinda-
Bruce Wayne's
yo,
parents
that's
was
ill.
racist.
Wow.
No, that's fire. That's fire.
I'm pretty sure they're racist. Going with that.
And they're called the Court of Owls in the comics.
Court
I
of
know the
Owls?
owls. I swear to God, I know the Court of Owls. Yo,
Jazz?
dog, I know the Court of Owls because I played Spider-Man. You're a gamer.
I didn't play the game. I know
Anyway, it's a Court of Owls that and it hold like it's kind of like
they're like a secret society.
secret
of, like,
society. It's kind of like what you call it.
Freemasons and
What these hip hop people call it?
Illuminati.
It's kind of like Illuminati. Like I know
Hip
the
hop
owls.
people?
Yo, we fought
people.
No, because everybody say Illuminati. I know the owls.
Yeah.
I swear to God. And we had to go to underground to find these motherfuckers, and they run everything in the city, from police to shit. He might know the comics and shit, dog.
You do.
No, the owls is real shit in the video game.
Yeah.
If somebody's hearing this right now, they're gonna say Louch played all them Spider-Mans because we had to fight the owls, and it was like it wasn't that they were they was just they had no powers. They just were those
they
kind
ran
of
everything.
Yeah.
And in the comics, I think Bruce Wayne's
shit. I know
parents
the
had
owls.
something to do with that. Like
yeah,
a
a generation of money.
So when you're like, oh, what would fix Gotham? I'm like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, middle class.
Yeah.
Just to the existence of a middle class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dog! I was watching this is drifting, but I swear to God, because I was watching
The Price
people
is
that
Right.
built the people that built America on the History Channel.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all seen the one with the Rothschilds and the
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
Oh, the man who built the
man who
America,
built
the
the
reenactor?
Yeah.
God, dog.
One of the best shows ever in history.
Yo, Carnegie and all them and
Rockefeller
and how like they was like beefing with each other and
Going back and forth on
and
some
actually
bullshit.
paid to put this president into power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this
Same
is
shit
all
they doing
right.
today.
Oh, holy shit, dog.
Yeah.
Same exact
Kind of
shit they're
tied it
doing
into what
today.
you were saying with the owls.
His parents started all the bullshit why there's so much crime in the first place.
Well, there's a theory that
See, but no one knows that. Styles, you saying that, but a lot of people don't know.
No, they hit that in some of the shows.
Yeah. They don't
some
show
of
his
the movies
parents
they-
as
Yes, they did. Bane and them.
Destroying
I
the
forgot who
community.
it was. Bane and them basically said your parents fucked up Gotham. Yeah, Bane. Your parents made Gotham the way it is. Like,
really.
yeah, Bane told them that. Like,
Wow.
they been know about that.
With the middle class and the poor and all that kind of shit.
Even with what the sucker shit. I forgot. Batman's father did some bullshit.
You're right.
Yeah, his father did some bullshit. They always say Batman's father folks was on some bullshit. That's why they got murked.
Back then they were saying that the men that built America, like J.P. Morgan, used to bail out America's debt.
Yeah.
When we was like, and would say like, nah, you're electing him, he's gonna go vice president, and then that motherfucker died. That's how fucking Theodore Roosevelt, like, or whoever, like, it's crazy.
All of them were fucking absolute savages.
Savages, dog.
They were
From the
savages with
steel
money.
industry to the this and that. To
And then what people would another great thing besides the Rockefellers and on there, like Carnegie, he fucked his bread up, got his bread back. All of them were very ambitious men.
Carnegie had to steal.
Yeah.
He had to steal and shit. Then he sold it to J.P. Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy's J.P. Morgan's father was like, didn't even want him to deal with this guy named Thomas Edison.
Yeah.
Y'all seen what I?
Yeah.
The men who built America.
Many built
yeah.
America.
dog.
Yeah. Real
Wow.
shit. Real shit.
That shit's dope. I like that shit.
Thomas
a lot.
Edison
That
became
shit
like
is like
an
fucking
idiot,
12
not an
years
idiot,
old.
even though he did electricity, but he was dealing with AD or DC voltage.
Yeah.
And he fired the motherfucker that was like really wanted them to like. He's like, yo, I don't want you to see this shit, but he said nobody's interested in what you got to talk about. That guy name was Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that movie? What was the movie with
History.
fucking Tesla?
Crazy, like it was like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I was like, shit, I ain't even moved. 4 hours watching.
There's a movie on Edison, Tesla, and another dude I forgot, and they were all kind of in the race to be the greatest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only seen the is on there too. The history.
That one's more no. This is an actual movie. That's the reenactment. You talk about the Men Who Built America. That's like
reenactment.
15 years old.
Yeah.
Wow, the
Yep.
one I seen?
Yeah.
Men Who Built America. That's
Wow.
15.
Yeah.
I've seen that 15 years
Yo,
ago.
they even introduced. I know you got questions.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
even
yeah,
introduced Ford
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Ferrari and how he, like in that same segment of the shit. I said,
Yeah.
oh, this is crazy.
It
dog.
is. Real life is crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
what do you think?
Is being the bad guy, is it in real life, right? Is being the bad guy tough? Is it fun? Like playing that position, like even like on a public level, let's just call it like with the music stuff, right? If you got to be the bad guy to somebody that you're like beefing with, to their fans, is that fun? Is it tough? Is it hard? Is it cool? What is it?
Sometimes the bad guy, what I learned and what I'm seeing, man, like, you know, we kind of live righteously and we kind of like want like to do the right thing always. But man, you sometimes the bad guy get ahead fast, man. Like, and then like this motherfucker just shit on people and people are still kiss his ass.
Yeah.
So you'll say to yourself, damn, why am I being so nice?
Yeah.
But I guess you kind of like gotta like stay like grounded, man, and make your own decision on what you want to be. Cause I guess he's gonna have to, that bad guy's gonna have to answer to something. You know, so
it
he's
all
gonna have
goes
some kind
on
of
how you
karma.
look at the villain. Like it depends on the level of bad guy. Like the president could be a bad guy. The government could be a bad guy. The owners of these Fortune 500 companies, those are the true bad guys. So in America, you often look at the bad guy as the person who's committing a crime, because that's what we're taught. That's what we're taught. But you never go,
This motherfucker made you commit a crime.
yeah,
He
you
set it
never
up that
go,
way
you
too.
never know to go, these people who own the agricultural system, these people who own the housing system, no, everybody went to jail for crack and cocaine. Nobody went to jail for opioids.
Right.
That's legally made in the factory. That's been one of the biggest problems that ever hit America.
Yeah.
Who went to jail for it?
Yeah.
Right.
And you talk about Rockefeller, like the Rockefeller
Nobody.
laws.
Right.
So really,
Steel
it
and
like
guns and all that. Like,
you're
who bought
taught-
these guns over here.
Yeah.
We using them, but who bought them here? Like, type shit.
Yeah.
you're taught the bad guy is the guy who's committing crime on a local, small level. That's not really the bad guy.
Right.
He could be Steve Jobs.
What he do? Why you call him the bad guy? I mean, I guess you can find some shit.
Like I'll put the guy who runs Amazon. What's his name?
Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos, Mark
Jeff
Zuckerberg, you
Bezos
go with
is
any of
more
them.
of a Lex Luthor than we've ever
They-
had. I feel like if you really
They're
think
more
about,
Lex Luthor than Lex Luthor is.
Yeah, probably. Like
Really?
just depending on
You know,
like,
it depends
how
Right, no, I get it.
how you view the situation. You don't really, you kind of don't look
Yeah,
at it
true.
like that because they ain't breaking the typical laws. But
Right.
if I could do shit that's fucked up
Yeah.
and buy the presidency, as we was just talking about
Right.
them things, then I'm be able to get away with mad shit because I just gave the fucking president a couple $100 million. You gonna
Word.
pick up my phone call when I say let that slide,
Word
let
up.
him go, let this do this, do that. Like
Which
nobody
is-
never.
Right.
Them kind of guys never really go to jail. Once in a blue, you get 1 or 2 fall guys, just so the fucking next 5,000 can slide through the door with no problem.
Yo, I saw someone say like the other day, they were just like, yo, like fuck Hollywood because they give people an idea that there is like a happy ending. Like that there is a perfect like story, that your life does have like this arc and everything. It's just like, damn.
Not in Gotham.
No.
Not in
Gotham.
God damn.
Well, life is what you make it.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
In that case,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, a guy could be the biggest innovator of technology on one hand, and then profits off of child labor.
It's like you say,
Yeah.
like you
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Let's go like this. Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
It was all beautiful. It was all cool till you find out they're giving out your information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is he a good guy or a bad guy?
I think he's a bad guy.
So I'm saying, so that's how you have to now. Bezos, as we were saying, there's a lot of mom and pop stores who now are not open across the world. Is he a good guy or a bad guy? He destroyed small business in America. A lot of them, a lot of different businesses, but you don't look at it like that if you're not into small business.
Yeah,
So you're not looking. You may look at him as a hero to the guy who owns a mom and pop store who has to sell everything off the shelf. Now he's delivering. cheaper prices,
Yep.
cornered the market. You can't even get certain shit a
monopoly
certain
shit was in
way.
it. Yeah,
He
yeah.
monopolized the market. He controls it. The wealth gap
So
gets
Basil
bigger.
did it with what, like all the Walmarts and the super Walmarts and all
Amazons
that kind of shit.
and all that shit.
Amazons
Yeah.
and stuff
And
like
all
that.
that shit,
And got
'cause-
rid of.
Yeah, because
Right.
you ain't
What's-
going to the mom and pop to go buy a fucking wrench.
What's
you can
crazy
go on
is that-
Amazon and order it.
Barnes and Noble is now like the mom and pop store. It's like that's like the little
yeah.
like, which is
Yeah.
crazy because they used to be the behemoth. They used to
Dude,
be
is
the
that evolution? Is that just like stuff is changing?
That's
like,
quote unquote
kinda
progress.
progress, right? Is
Quote
it,
unquote. Like
right.
I don't,
Is
you know.
it progress or why are you mad at? I mean, no, don't get me wrong about the mom and pops, but
Yeah.
is it kind of like
It's
this
not
is not going to
progress.
stay
if-
the same? This music ain't going to stay like everything is going to keep.
No, but it's progress to the sense of how you could get things and how you could order things and how you could. But it's regress when you think about the wealth gap and how many people you're shutting out.
Got it.
That's kind of like AI and an automatic machine.
Got it.
Yeah, it's progress because now you're moving faster and doing something in a more efficient, quote unquote, efficient way,
Right.
quote unquote. But now there's 1,000 people out of fucking jobs.
right.
Got it.
I
it's
was in
also-
a
But it's also that then it's more democratic. Now more people can do those things. You know,
Ideally.
more people can like start their own shops and they don't need the hassle of having to start a brick and mortar.
It's like
You
a
know?
double-edged sword to you. Like it's kind of like
Yeah,
both
but like
ways.
That's the ideal.
But that's what we talked about with the blog era.
I know.
yeah,
you know?
but hold on.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I don't disagree with you. But now, if your computer shuts off, where are you?
Right.
Just say something happens to you. You're logged off. Wi-Fi is down for a week. Where's your business? Your business is now in the hands
Yep.
of everybody we just fucking named because they got to get your shit back online, back on track. So it's a double-edged sword.
Barnes and Noble, both people.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been in a club where everybody's on the same drug,
Like Bliss.
like Bliss?
See, we ain't talking about a lot with this
Yeah.
fucking place. Man, there was a lot going on
The
in this
subways,
fucking show, dog.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. He even set up a shop where he killed his brothers at.
Fucked up.
That's crazy, dog.
Oh, we didn't talk about the other
uh,
guy who ran the
No, yeah,
mob from jail.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Damn,
yeah.
but everybody on the same drug? No, but yeah, I want to say where.
Yeah, it's like no, yeah.
Yeah,
It's like half people on smoke, half people on liquor.
Here's even the time everybody was on Molly, but
Yeah.
it wasn't us. And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I've
You
never
know?
done Molly or ecstasy.
That's what we should do for the podcast.
It's an era where everybody was on coke.
My
Yeah.
buck stops at
Yeah, yeah,
shrooms.
yeah,
My
yeah,
buck
yeah.
stops
yeah,
at
yeah.
shrooms.
Mm-hmm.
After shrooms, I'm good.
Oz is a little man that like glowed up. He put in his work.
Mm-hmm.
He earned his way and then like made his moves and elevated to the top. Can you think of anybody who has a story like that's that sort of resonant that you guys know? Like Kevin Hart's a good one, right? You know, like Kanye. Kanye is one, right? He was a little man who like, you know, glowed up.
Glowed up.
Yeah,
How?
yeah.
What the fuck? How?
Yo,
Maybe Kevin. I don't know, but Kanye and him. How?
how?
I mean,
He was unlike any of the other guys in that whole circle.
He was counted out.
He's counted out. He put on the work. He earned his place, and then like became like honestly, when you think about all of Rockefeller, it's Jay and then him.
got it.
You know, no one expected that. Here's another one I got for you. So, do you remember when Cypher Sounds used to have a comedy show down on 14th Street at a place called Comics? It was like
I did an improv set with him there before.
that. No, I think you might have done that
Carolyn.
at the
UCB.
UCB.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck I was.
But comics was like a regular stand-up show, and he had like
I
all
did
the
an improv thing with him there too. Before.
Yeah, we did as
Come
well.
on stage and
Yeah.
But down on like at Comics, which was on like 7th Avenue or something.
He
like
had
that,
like
or 8th
Patrice
Avenue.
O'Neill. He
Yeah.
had like, you know,
All these traditional stand-ups, right? And so you had all these guys who were just killing with this like crowd that appreciated them, and then there was this kid who went up on stage, and Jeff and I are in the audience, and we're watching this or whatever, and this kid is just like so dry. And it's so like cutting, and it's so different from all the rest of the comics that hit that stage. Just like unlike anything else that anyone had seen. And Jeff and I are just like blown away. And we're the only ones who are clapping at the end. This comic walks up to us at the end, and he's like, "Hey man, I'm a big fan of what you guys do." This is 2009, right? Thereabouts. And we're like, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Eric. I'm Jeff." And he was like, "What's up? I'm Hannibal Burris," right?
wow.
Oh, wow.
He was a nobody. And he was like, "Yo, I really want to like
Right
fuck
for
with
you guys, yeah.
like, because we were putting out those comedy sketches on YouTube, and he was like, "Yo, I want to be a part of that." And we're like, "Oh, I mean, email us, and we'll see." And we were like a little nervous about like copyright stuff, and we don't know this guy, whatever. And so we sort of like, like let it sort of die. And the next week, he was someone had dropped out of doing a stand-up set at Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. So before he did the Tonight Show, whoever was doing stand-up dropped out, and they were like, "Hey, Hannibal, can you come and do this?" Talent Booker found him, went on there. The writing staff from SNL was down there at the thing, watched him. The next week, hired him for SNL, and then off his career went.
Wow.
It happens
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Most, even like what you asked about the hero of the thing, that's pretty much almost everybody in hip hop story. Because when you come from a certain neighborhood, you never really think that you're gonna get to this point. Like if you come from the ghetto and you got a certain talent, and then to make it, no matter what scale it is, it's like I made it out. The same shit, because everybody's idea is to be able to make it out and achieve something that where they're not living like everyone else did. Like, yeah, there are your mega stars, but that doesn't it's all the same fucking story. Everybody's story is the same. So even when a Kanye or someone, he sees someone like us, it still reverts back to everybody's stories almost pretty much the same. Just different points of life, different backgrounds, different shit. But it's more so like, I was going to school, I was fucking working at the Gap, I'm working a stock job. Yep. I know I'm talented, I want to get on. It doesn't seem like I'm gonna get on. I'm going through the bumps and bruises. Next thing, I'm fucking on, I'm blowing up. I travel the world, I'm living life.
Yeah.
So that's almost every fucking entertainer's.
True.
And athlete and actor, actress, same fucking story, pretty much around the board.
All right, let's get to Richie Thumbs right here.
I can answer.
Sheik, what do you think?
How many Richie Thumbs for the Penguin?
Yeah,
We got 10 to go?
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
10 fucking Richie Thumbs. You guys did a great job. I'm talking about like vision wise, painting the picture, the people that didn't know much about him, or the Falcon family, or all the opposing families. I didn't know some was shot in Yonkers.
Yeah.
Because you disguised the shit out of it. You had me guessing far as like, because I thought I knew everything about the Batman series and the Penguin and all that. Like I was thinking like, is this person gonna be that person? And who is she gonna be? Poison Ivy? You had me like, it was a great fucking job, dog.
Yep.
That shit was fire.
Styles?
I'm giving it a 10. I thought it was I thought from to take a cartoon character and develop it so good. I think Colin Farrell did such
I forgot about that.
I think he did
him, right?
such a great job embodying and
You forget it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I swear to God, I forgot even to bring him up this whole conversation. Holy shit.
I feel he embodied the role so well that it was like he made it something totally different. And like Louch said, the way it was shot, it was it kept you invested in the series.
Word.
I was mad that when it was over. I think that's something that makes the series great. If you could be like, I'm fucking mad that this series is over, I think that makes the series special, because I was very upset. I'm like, damn, I wish they would have had a few more episodes. I'm tight that I don't know when the fuck is the next, hopefully next year it comes out.
Well,
So
essentially,
it hasn't been greenlit yet. Batman 2
fucking
is coming in
stupid.
2026.
They better,
And that's what this is going to lead into, supposedly.
they better.
Wait,
win
what?
it
Batman what?
Batman 2.
So the Robert Pattinson
with
one,
the Twilight dude.
Yeah.
that'll have a second of that.
But that's going to be in
whack.
2026.
So we got a while ago,
Yeah, we got a
right?
while.
Yeah.
Nah, they got to work on that faster. Somebody got to make a call.
Yeah. And by the way, you're right. We got to mention
Yeah, dude.
Colin Farrell,
Holy shit, I forgot.
Cristin Milioti.
Kristen
like,
Milioti
They were
killed.
great. They were
Colin
excellent.
Farrell killed.
Jeff, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna give it a 10.
Okay.
I thought it was fantastic. I thought the way that they wrote was like so smart, so like, you go back, you get the full story, right? You go back to when he was a kid, you go back to when she was a kid. You understand like why she is the way she is fully throughout this whole thing. And so your expectations, the same with him, expectations are like, and especially for me, right? I'm coming into this with like no idea what the ending could be.
Word.
That they actually like got to a place where I'm on the edge of my seat the entire time, thinking like, well, who am I rooting for? Number one,
dog.
and how are they going to do it? And I thought it was great. I got one small little thing that is not going to take anything away, but I guess two small things. One is like Jeff and I grew up in an Italian town, right? So it is kind of funny to see like the Gigantes and like the Falcones and like all these things.
Yeah.
Maybe like have people look more traditionally like Italian American, like that I sort of would have like, you know, appreciated for like the mob stuff.
In what's that, Gotham?
Yeah.
He wasn't looking like that.
I know.
Yeah.
So there was that. The other thing too is when he sets Sophia up at the end, right? So turn your back, look that way, and everyone expects like he's gonna shoot her, and he like quietly like,
How'd he get away?
how'd he get away?
Shit.
I want to have like a
You definitely heard him walking off. Shit.
I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I thought it was
The
excellent.
fucking
Jeff,
Penguin gave people.
go ahead. Yeah.
Yo, he said, bring that case. He gave the niggas beers.
Yeah.
He said, listen, if you crack this shit, nigga, you feeling what I'm saying, dog? Oh my god.
It showed the
dog.
character
You know, it was
development was
we was like this.
The character
we were like,
development was really great because you grew with the character.
not Cristal, he gave the niggas.
And I
beers,
felt like,
nigga.
you know, you didn't watch it, but I think that's what made Breaking Bad great.
Yeah, I gotta check.
I haven't.
Oh my god, it's actually like hurting me that you haven't seen it still.
Yeah, I felt like Breaking Bad. Like I felt like that was the first show since Breaking Bad where you see the character development in who the character is and what he's becoming, his circumstances,
I bet.
what's going on, what happened. Like so I like that's the first show in a long time where that main character you really get to get into his world
His
and
name is
see him
Walter White.
developing as he's
Walter
going.
White is.
Walter White,
I
yeah.
bet. I'm on
Walter
it.
White was fucking hard.
I'm on it.
Yeah, it's a great show. Jeff,
Jazz the Owl is not here this week.
Hell
lot of
Oh fuck, bro! Here we go. Jeff's
so-
giving it a 6.
yeah, in his honor, I'm giving it a 4.
yeah.
No, I'm gonna give it a 10.
Hey.
Oh, we got a clean sweep, baby. Oh shit!
Um,
Why?
I came
Yes.
in with
Can't
a.
front on that. This
I
shit was dope.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. Like
Yeah.
it was one of those shows that I really came in with like sort of low expectations because again, the conversation I'd seen was this is a Sopranos
even know
like
that
show,
people said that.
Boardwalk
That's just how I
Empire
felt,
like
yeah.
show. And so when it started and I was like, wow, this character is so fully realized. And then like Cristin Milioti, like also like just such unique takes on these characters that you
Yeah.
think you know. And I do wish that it ended. I wish that there was more to it.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know?
But that man, what he did at the end was
Oh no, crazy.
like shocked the shit out of motherfuckers.
Yeah?
You thought
Very.
it was over and the credits was gonna roll. I
the
was like,
Vic-
oh
The Vic thing I knew was coming.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, because like they had teased it twice before, and so like I thought that like it would just be
Once before when he stole the rims. That's when he started. What was the twice before with Vic?
they did it twice. They did it. I don't remember. I have the worst
Yeah.
memory, but like
I thought Vic was in.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna become somebody.
Yeah. Same.
That we
same.
knew.
Same.
Maybe that's Bane. Maybe I don't. I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
guessing.
Yeah.
but, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nah, Vic, they fucking Vic.
Yo, Vic had the fucking
They victimized Vic.
He looked so innocent, man.
He done
They
killed
killed
somebody and everything.
Yeah.
All that shit, dog.
He done murdered for Oz, and then he gonna turn around and get
Did we
fucking
talk
choked
about
out.
the place got flooded? That
Yeah.
was from some bombs that went off right and flooded the fucking
that's
city.
Yonkers.
Can't stop water.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Can't Stop Water.
Yeah,
Back to that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Killed
That
his whole
happened at the
family.
end of Batman. So like
Say it again.
that happened at the end of the Batman movie.
Yeah,
Oh, so it ties in.
yeah.
last
A
one.
lot of that tied into the last
Oh,
Batman.
God, see?
Oh, see, it's
That's where they got.
No,
a
and his
lot
whole
of-
family got fucked up. Yeah.
Even
Wow.
even a purple Maserati
Really?
that was in Batman
Mm.
It's on
the
Amazon
car
right now.
chase.
We should watch it.
That's fire.
Yeah,
on the car chase. That's what he was chasing the Penguin in.
we really should have
That shit
watched
was fucking
that
dope.
before this.
Anything else?
We were just asked by our friend Ian Wolfson, Rex Arrow, if we will do the Farrell Lego movie as a 2 Jews and 2 black dudes thing.
No,
That
no. We'll see, but most likely no.